what's going on, man? This is your boy, ChrisAtTheCon, and the Fit Cosplayer, probably one of the two most famous faces on Comic-Con Cruise. Yes, I said that. I'm going to cause some questions about that, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. This is the last cruise, so I figured that the OG should sit down, talk about the changes, the things that have switched up, and I know I don't need to be talking because y'all know who y'all want to see, the person who was on the front promoting the cruise. So if you don't know anything about the cruise, you know the face, you know the muscles. This is the guy, the Fit Cosplayer. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me once again. I appreciate it. This whole cruise has been spectacular as always. So thanks.
That's what's good. So real quick, what are some of the things that you actually noticed that was a change? We're gonna start with the good things first, and then we're gonna bash it negatively, all right? Because we're just real, all right? So what are some of the things that you would say is like a positive change? I'll start with the DJ. No shout out, no problem with the last one, but this was a DJ that embodied all music and knew how to mix all music and had everybody on the floor. So that was one thing I'll point out to. What about you, bro?
I would definitely say all of the vendors and like the artists.
Yes.
Last year there was zero like credit. Yes. They forgot to remind people, oh yeah, there's artists here that we hired. So all the artists, all the vendors, they're reminding us every day, like go to them, buy their merch.
Yes.
So that's really good. Supporting local artists is always great.
That's what I'm talking about. So now hit them with, what's the negative one?
Something negative, I would say this isn't really the fault of the cruise, but I mean, all the weather has just, it shifted our course. So we didn't go to the Bahamas, we went to Mexico. And then when we got to Mexico, they canceled excursions. It was a lot. It's not their fault. We can't control the weather, but I didn't like that.
See, I get that. So now, my negative, I'm going to piggyback off of that, but it's also like a positive. For people that did not have rhythm, the ship was rocking so damn much, everybody was on the same page. All right? The one thing I do have a problem with because of the change is because we actually lost out on probably like 3 to 4 hours. All right? There's people vomiting inside some of the theater joints, and then like they had to close down areas, so it was crazy. So it was like 3-4 hours of that day was gone because of the Mother Nature, the sea, and everything. So that was crazy. They did Artist Alley grimy last year. We didn't find Artist Alley or any of the stuff until the very last day on the ship. They had no promotion. They were stuck in the side. This one, they made sure you saw them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bunch them in the merch store that they open ever so often. They put them with the rest of the vendors, which left it open and gave them their own area amongst the rest of the shopping. So that's what made that joint fire. And I really appreciated that, bro. But like, let's talk about the one thing that you could touch on, being the cosplay, aficionado out of us too. I just get clothes that look like I should be sewing. This is the cosplay as the captain. I do it every year. I don't think anyone notices anything different. Just put on a white shirt to match your shit, and you're good. That's it. But as a cosplay person, that's another thing. Why didn't we see Senor up there to go for it? Like, I know that you won already, so you let someone else win. Maybe that was like how you came. But we take everything. We don't leave nothing on the table for anyone. So what made you take a more humble approach, and what were some of the things you took from this one?
I would say they changed the rules this year, and excuse my voice. They changed the rules this year, so it's 50% handmade to enter the contest. And I had a costume already made, but it wasn't 50% handmade. So I had spent all year working on this one costume, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't enter that." So I wouldn't have won if I wanted to. So that was, sad for me. I do think, and this, I guess we can talk about this as well. Like, another negative is the marketing. Definitely with famous cosplayers like Cutie Pie Sensei, Cowboy Crunchy's Yaya Han, if they had promoted on their channel and said, "Hey, cosplayers, on this ship, we're having a contest, make 50%. If they had said that like a year ago, we would have had way more entries. Because they're marketing to new people who've never cosplayed, people who've never been on a boat. So you're going to assume the pickings are really slim anyway. So yeah, I think they definitely missed an opportunity to like partner with cosplayers for the cosplay contest. Yeah, and they tried to streamline it and make it go as fast as possible, but like if you go to any convention, it's about 2 hours, 2.5 for any cosplay contest, and that's okay. So I think that's just something they didn't want to have to deal with the time, but yeah. As a cosplayer, I will watch you walk around for 3 hours in a uniform, but that's just me. So, yeah, definitely missed a marketing opportunity there.
What are some of the things that they could have done like better outside of that? Because I did notice for a while that not only did they not promote it on their page, a lot of things was done last minute via email. So that was the thing that killed me the most. I was set on Bahamas because I was like, oh, I'm touching something new for the new year. I didn't have a problem with Cozumel. It was cool. I just know not to eat the ice because then you lose 3 hours of your day. But I did find out, however, that as soon as I got on the ship, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking. It was like, yeah, so they changed. I said, change what? It was like to Cozumel. I said, change what to Cozumel? The trip? You don't think I should know that beforehand? Because it was like a lot of situations that happened. I would say that I guess it was out of their control, and in the foresight, it was probably like, listen, this is the safest thing that we can do in order to keep everybody good. But I was watching the forecast for both sides. When it was 33 degrees and 33 miles an hour winds, and it was like kind of like in the 50s at Cozumel, it was warmer and less winds in Bahamas. I looked at the whole joint. I had it set. I was like, so I guess they just was going off of like, I bet, let me just make a decision and make sure that everybody's good. But it is what it is. But for it to be the last cruise, all right. What I hope that we get from this for everybody else that's going to be watching this, I need y'all to know that there was a Comic-Con cruise that all of you missed. The first one, two. It was amazing because it is the first time that you are trapped in the ocean and you are forced to be a human being, right? You are forced to have to get out of your negativity. You are forced to have to not sit there in your stupidity and just lag in the back. You're not the cool kid if you're in the back being quiet. You got to be loud. You got to be proud. You got to have the colors, and that was the whole thing behind it. So this setting for a Comic-Con, it was very great for people who's never had their first chance on it to allow them to know what it's really like. Because in the other ones, you could leave, you could walk away, you could hide. You can't hide here. And that was the same thing with the stars. Speaking of stars, this is me personally, right? This is me personally, nothing against anybody. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's life. People gonna get their feelings hurt anyway, right? Yeah. So I feel that the stars that they got from last year were a lot more engaging and more around people than these. This year, they got a bunch of people who decided to form their own wolf pack, move together, leave together, only be seen together, and they're not doing anything else outside of whatever they're doing together. Like, to find them would be amazing. And then they also, which I did not like, and I understand why they had to do this, and I'm not getting at Team Toucan. Y'all know I love y'all hearts. But as soon as y'all told me, yeah, don't ask for no selfies, I was like, that's what they're here for. No offense. That's what you're here for. It's like any other con, if I see you, I'm going to ask for a selfie. So on here, we can't ask you for a selfie. And that's what let me know the tone of these people from the beginning. So I'll be honest, I was already approaching them like, because like the dude is here from, I'm big on DC, Marvel, all that. The dude from Legends of Tomorrow is here. Yeah, and he played Kip. He was one of my favorite people. I haven't said nothing to Kip yet. Because they're moving in a way that's like, yo, just don't say nothing unless you just wave at the group and go by. So I think that was a little crazy. And compare, how you feel about it?
Yeah, seconding that. It is the way they marketed it last year, right? It was like, oh, hang out with the stars on the boat. Everyone's a family, and I really felt that last year. Like,
yes, I did.
Ernie Hudson, the guy from Willow, like everybody was walking around, high-fiving, fist-pumping. It was chill. But this year, yeah, like everyone besides Felicia, honestly, is just like, they're like hidden up in their room. Like, they come out like for their event, they ask a bunch of questions, and they keep saying, oh, give us a hug if you see us. Like, we love our fans. And it's like, okay, but where are you? Exactly. And so they're gone. Yeah, so it did feel really like we didn't really want to be here. Yeah, which made me kind of sad. Like, I love the people they chose, but I don't know. Either put it in their contract, like walk around or like pay them extra money. I don't know. Like
Something.
you are here to become a person, to hang out with your fans, right? It's a whole experience. So yeah, like they're paying to be here anyway. You might as well walk around on the ship with the people that give you their money and their attention, you know? So that's how I felt about it. I felt a little
Cheated.
y'all don't really want to be here. Yeah.
And I think it was like it almost felt like they forced star power, and just to be like, because we need it on the ship. But the ones that they brought weren't really. They were experiencing more. Oh, I'm gonna take a cruise with a butler and enjoy life, rather than like, oh, let me be around these people. And just like I said, I'm from New York, so I'm very direct. And I'll say this: a lot of you stars are not currently in TV. You don't currently have anything that's out there right now that'll make us be like, oh yeah, you're out there, you're in our face. You are someone that we remember from before. The best thing to do for any of you is to keep that alive. Make us want to go fight for you in roles that you weren't in. Like if any of y'all was rock, I would be fighting like, yo, bring Kip back or bring Alice Kinnison in and she could play Future Storm or something like it. It could be so many things that we would be able to use our brain around and try to cast y'all and make y'all of importance again. But it felt like that y'all kept an arm's distance, and I respect that. You know, like I'm not here to force myself for anybody that don't want to be here, but I also want to be able to be a part of the experience. And if they promote this as you're on the sea with your stars, and you're getting a chance to engage with them, and you're getting a chance to be a part of them, and they're getting a chance to be a part of you. Like, we're the ones that made you who you are. Exactly. We didn't show up, we didn't watch, we didn't stream, we didn't become fans, then fuck y'all. Straight up, no disrespect. Like, it's just what it is. Like, the only people I've even seen out of the people, like, showing that they're, like, kind of normal is, I think her name's Megan Kelly or something like that, the younger one that was a... She was with us in the mosh pit, dancing, chilling. You know, she was out of breath. I caught her on camera like she was enjoying herself. Where are the rest of you? Not there. But I will always show love to Yaya Han. You know, with her doing everything that she is doing, she always stops for a picture. She always engages. She shows love. She's not someone that you're afraid to talk to. Like, I love that about her. Cowboy Crunchies, oh, y'all always awesome, man. I don't got nothing negative to say about y'all. Cutie Pie Sensei, I have not seen you enough. All right, I'm gonna say it. I have not seen you enough. I've seen you when it's time to see you, but I have not seen you enough. And you gotta understand, for you being a black cosplay woman, it means something to the culture. I'll say it, just like I said, I'm very direct. It means something to the culture. So the fact that you were hiding, or we feel like we gotta find you, was kind of crazy. But it's no problem. We understand. We still love y'all. We still support, because cosplay is the closest that we got to being heroes. You know, the closest that we got to experiencing a world where we control the outcome, not the world controls our outcome. And damn, I said that like I'm a real cosplayer, bro. And I know how to. I got a respect for y'all. Yo, my whole channel, I have to. My whole channel's built around them. You take a cosplayer out of the convention, there is no convention. There is no Comic-Con. We don't care for the vendors. No offense, we love buying stuff, but we don't really care for the vendors. What gets that child out of us is, oh, look at them. Oh, I remember. And then the thought process behind mending and combining costumes, like you'll be stuck there on that idea for the longest, but it's kind of sad, you know, in a sense that this wasn't as big as I felt like it should have been, especially for the last cruise. Yeah. We got an extra day. I think last year was like 4 days. This is 5 days.
Reverse that.
Oh, we lost a day.
Yeah, this is 4.
This is 4. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about my math. Don't worry about that shit. I'm not here for math. I'm not here for math. I'm here for him. All right, let's get that straight. But enough talking to me. Yo, why don't you bless them with whatever's going on and tell them how you feel about this whole experience, man. Just like I said, I usually am behind the mic, you know, but there's certain people I'll jump in front for, man, and you got to interview like some of the greats. This is a person who's live. If y'all never met, this person whose life was changed due to anime. Yeah. Now think about that. How many of y'all got people in your lives that's telling you what to do and you don't listen at all? Not one word. Imagine the fact that there's something on TV that empowers you that much that it's like, I got to do it. So I'm going to pass the mic over to the king himself, you know. Yo, Fit Cosplay, let's go.
Thank you. I love that. That was a great speech. So just I guess, brief introduction, and then I'll give my thoughts. Yeah, I had to go through my whole anime training arc. I spent a lot of my life not liking who I was, how I looked, how I felt about myself, and cosplay was really the thing that showed me I can do more, I can be better. So I said, okay, I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna work on my health, physical, spiritual, mental, and it turned me into the person that I am today. Now I create fitness content. I inspire others, and yeah, I want people to live their best life and have the best body that they want, look like the superhero that you already know you are inside.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, he looks like the superhero, man. Like, seriously. This dude is cut for a suit. I need you to understand. This dude is cut for a super suit, all right? All right, so when they go like, yo, I need my super suit, and if y'all remember The Incredibles, and then Mr. Incredible had to get back in shape in order for him to fit into his super suit, he don't got that issue. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know. This is super suit ready, the fit cosplayer. All right, there's a name for a reason. I just had to. You're right.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, y'all know you don't have to stay ready, or you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. So that's how I see it. Just my thoughts. I was doing a lot of screaming at the party. Oh, it was great. I guess my thoughts is I'm gonna do another review on my channel. If you want to check me out at the Fit Cosplayer, just for a more in-depth review. But what I'll say, it really did feel like this cruise was a missed opportunity. The first cruise, it made sense that the marketing was kind of bad and they didn't have stuff. But we've had a whole year. Besides like the two of us, I don't know if anyone was really promoting it. Like, more people told me that I was promoting this more than the Comic-Con page itself. And I'm not trying to like flex. I just mean, all I did was make one YouTube video. Just one. And more people saw that than people going to the Comic-Con, the cruise page. That's all I'm saying. So it's like, I made a 10-minute video. They've had a year's worth of content. They have celebrities, cosplayers, the money of San Diego Comic-Con. So like, they have zero excuses. This could have been way bigger. We could have had way more stars. And I think a lot more people would have had this amazing opportunity, right, to be on a boat, go on an adventure, like, get out of your shell. And I think at the end of the day, that's really what, Comic-Con the Cruise is all about. Helping people realize that, like, that the heroes and the stars that they love, like, it's possible for you, right? You don't have to stay who you are. You can be somebody new. You can get out of your shell, have a new experience, make a new friend. And typically, like, nerds are really introverted and quiet. And there's times and places for that. But here on this cruise, like, you can be introverted with someone. You can just sit down at a table with people talking and like get into lunch with them. You can have like a 1-hour conversation. Like, we were arguing in the Doctor Who like panel, like, about which character could do this in the future and which character like in a different galaxy would do whatever. Like, we were supposed to be watching the Doctor Who show, but we got into this deep, like, heated conversation about which universe, which Doctor would do what. Like, it's, the opportunity is there for, like, all your fandoms, all the things that you love. There's book people here, there's movie people, there's manga, there's anime people. And yeah, like I said in my other video, if you want to go to the library and just chill and relax, there's a place for that. We have a little library. So I think the main goal, if it's to create connection, to create community, they kind of dropped the ball on that, because it could have been so much bigger. And so that's it breaks my heart a little bit. And I hope that in a couple more years they revamp, they get a better marketer, right? They hire one of us, okay? And we start this again, because this was a great opportunity. And I think that more people need to know this. Not even like for money, not to give Comic-Con your money, but like what's better than connection? What's better than going on adventures and meeting people you never thought you'd meet? So making friends, I guess.
My bro right here, man. It's my bro right here.
Yeah, so that's how I feel.
That's what I'm talking about. And you know, like I like this little back and forth we have because he's like the good cop and I do bad cop. So here's the bad cop thing. Do way better. And this nothing we saying goes to Team Toucan because I swear without y'all vibing up the ship, it'll get lost. So the stars of this ship, like if not us, the other stars of the ship is absolutely Team Toucan. Like y'all are amazing. Y'all make sure everything goes. The next stars of the ship is the photography people. Like, yo, come on. Like when you see them around, they're dancing with you, we're keeping the vibe, they're trying to make sure that they're getting the best out of these pictures. And they know the situation. Right? They know the situation. So, for unpopular appearance, give it 2-3 years. Next thing y'all need to do is get bigger star power. Bigger star power that is current, because if you have more current, bigger star power, you will be able to have more people that are out here now, looking at things now, come in. Try to get more voice actors for the animes and shows that are out right now that allow people to go like, yo, you can do it. The same way you promote to certain people and you I think they try to pull favors. Like, because it's a certain time of stars that come here. It's rarely current, but it's a certain time. So I feel like they pull favors. But I figure like if you promote this a little bit better and you tap into the fact that the fans are going to be the key, you tap into what they want and let them talk for you, you good. Now, I will do a little bit of niceness. They do promote on Facebook. They got a community of probably like, this is crazy, probably like 900 people that are there, 64 people that consistently like comment. Like it's so small of a community that I put up a video after Comic-Con, right? Through my IG. And I still get messages today saying I'm the top contributor. How? I haven't even been to the page. But that's the video that's going. And it's not like it's at thousands. It's at 100 something. So I just feel like it was a missed opportunity. I do feel that if you do it again, keep Team Toucan, keep DJ Miss Ninja, and I don't know. Do I like this boat better than the last boat?
It's moving less, so I like it.
Yeah. You know what? I bet. Yeah. So we hit him.
Hold on. Okay, just because you said that.
Yes.
Okay, this is I don't know who's to blame for this. It's not Team Toucan, but the way this ship is built, there's no like the foyer there's a giant hole in the middle, so we're not. Whenever we have events like karaoke or parties, there's a big gap between everybody, a big hole. That's where like the ceiling. What do you call it? Whatever. There's like a staircase in the middle, so there's a hole. In the last one, it was a big flat room, so everyone could be together. In this one, we can't do that. There's poles everywhere in the way. So it's really dumb. And we can't, I feel like they needed to change rooms to keep like all the parties and karaoke so everyone can be face to face with each other. So I really did not like that. Oh, but also jumping on your point, there's not a single voice actor on this boat. Like, of all the celebrities, the voice actors are probably the ones that love hanging out with their fans the most. Like, they will walk around, do the voices, make everybody happy, and they're everywhere. Voice actors promote themselves nonstop. So, for you to not hire like one voice actor is baffling. Now that I'm thinking about it, now I'm getting angry. I love all the stars, but like, just one voice actor would have made this whole trip different.
You know what? I think there was one. And I think there was one, and I found out just last night.
Who was it?
So, we were there watching Guardians of the Groove. So keep this in mind. He's talking about where the voice actors, and I tell you, I just found one last night, and it wasn't at a voice acting place. Now, bust how this went down. So we're dancing for Guardians of the Groove. We're getting turned up. Everything's fun. And then on stage, it was like, yo, make this awkward. Hug somebody next to you. And I looked to my left, and there's like this beautiful woman standing there. I thought she was dressed up as Robin because I saw the tattoo on her arm. Then I realized that was just her vibe, the hair back. She wasn't dressed up as One Piece Robin. And then I was like, oh, they was like, yeah, hug. So we looked at each other. I said, hey. She's like, we could make it a little awkward. I was like, all right, cool. I shook her hand, and I kept it going because, like, I tell you, there was too much stuff that they kept saying, yeah, you know. Remember that little post that they put up about watch, don't touch the cosplayers.
Yeah,
They was doing.
without consent.
Yo, bro, that's a fact. That's a fact. But all that made me do is go, what the fuck happened last year? What happened last year? That's what I'm saying. I don't remember anything from last year, but it is what it is. So, the girl that I shook a hand or whatever, I go online because I'm putting up the pictures and they show voice actor Tawny something. I said,
Tawny Plattis.
Tawny Plattis.
I have not seen her this whole.
She was out there vibing with us, but the way she moves with Team Toucan. So where they go, like the majority of the girls, then you'll see her like appear into the crowd out of the blue. That's how I saw it. She didn't get down, like it still go out to Magetta. I gotta get her name. Yo, I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, but I know who you are. You're young, you're awesome, you wear glasses, so me and you get along immediately.
Like Megan Kavanaugh.
Yeah. Oh, Megan Kavanaugh. I was calling her Megan Kelly. M. Dot.
Something like that. Yeah.
M. Dot. M. Dot was out there.
With her and her sister,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they actually chill, like they actually have fun. And I think like, you know what? I'ma say it. You need to give these people that you want to put on a cruise a screening process. The same way you screen us. Ask them, you here for fun? You here for this? Anyone that sounds like they out there for themselves, they don't make it to the cruise, bro. Because it's not like you're benefiting, you're paying for people to be here, to incite a certain feel from us, to make us want to come back and spend money. But if they're not doing it, you wasted your money. So that's what I feel like the situation is. And that's why like the best way to describe this was a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity for the ones who were here the first time that didn't come back again. What's going on? There's another missed opportunity for the ones that didn't get a chance to like really engage with the people that they came here to see. And there's a lot of other things that I complain about, but that's the ship. It's not the people. It's not the show. It's not the production. So that's about as nice as you're going to get it out of me, because I love this. You know what it is? You know how it is? This is the best way to describe it. When we got in here, and I think I speak for what, we created a relationship with this ship, this idea. Like, this was a relationship straight up. Like, all right, bet, cool. And then we started feeling like, yo, they cheating on us. They treating us bad. They don't value us the same way we do. That's like in any relationship. You may have not meant to do it, but that's how it came off. So as long as that misconception is out there, you know, it kind of like put a damper in this for the last ship. So I don't feel the pain that anyone else, because there's certain people here that's just their first ship, so they think it's awesome. That's cool. So I don't feel the pain. I'm going to focus in on what's important, what's consistent, and what's real. Music, the people, the cosplay, and Team Toucan. Everything else I didn't come here for. So if y'all thought the stars I got here was, no, that's not why I'm here. So just want to let y'all know that that's the last thing I'm going to say to get out of here, because we still got to enjoy the rest of this ship. But I need y'all to understand, on my channel, follow him, The Fit Cosplayer, YouTube, IG, follow him, because and he does TikTok too. You know,
Short form content if you don't like long workout videos.
Figure out where to find him and stuff like that, because not only is he out here and he has the muscles for show, he is teaching y'all how to get them. He is helping people out, and that is a beautiful thing. To have knowledge and to share knowledge is beautiful. Like, so that way you feel like, yo, whatever journey I had to walk on alone, I'm gonna make sure no one else has to. That's why he's a great guy. That's why I always vibe out with the king right here. So I'm gonna let him say his goodbyes and everything as it. Oh, we just got a rubber ducky. Thank you so much, man. Love you guys. Look at that. See? Now we back to being happy, man. I don't even know what causes. It's that easy. A rubber ducky just saved it all, man. That's my guy. Wait, come here, man. Come, man. Yeah, you gonna come and give me a rubber ducky and not come here. Listen, come on. Come here. Thank you. Listen, what's your name, my friend? Come over. Scott, come on. Sit down here. Yeah, you coming in. That's what happens. That's how we do it, man. Man. We're switching up here. Listen, all right, now we over here. Scott, man, this is your first time, second time? What's going on here?
This is my first Comic-Con cruise.
This your first Comic-Con cruise? So,
having a blast.
So this is what I'm going to do. This next half is going to be on Fit Cosplayer Straight. He's going to interview this guy because he was the person. If you ever seen the
He was an inspiration for us to come. He
Yes.
talked to my wife on day one.
Bingo.
We saw this and we wanted to sign up for it, and I'm all for it. My wife's like, come on, let's do this. and we downloaded a bunch of videos, right? And one of your videos came up. You were Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Yes. And we loved your videos. And I know she talked to you on day one during lunch.
Yeah.
And you are one of our huge inspirations to come on this cruise. Seriously.
I'm so honored. Wow.
And it was just fun watching, and then to see you, we're like, that's him. We saw his videos. So I saw you guys filming. Eric pointed you out. I said, we got to leave a duck. I said, no, I don't want to disrupt them. I'm like, okay, you know what? You only live once, right?
There you go.
And you made such a fun deal about it. I love it.
I love it, bro. The whole idea that we're sitting here is we're trying to let everybody know, like, the Comic-Con cruise itself is about the people. It's about the experience and connecting, doing things that you probably would never do in your normal way of life.
Exactly.
And it's the beauty that even if you're not that person, you're trapped here for a few days to figure it out.
We've cruised, a bunch of times. We've cruised almost every year for the last probably 15, 16 years, right? And we were at the dance party last night.
Yeah.
And I said to my wife, I go, where else do you see a guy with a tin bucket on his head and Chewbacca? Now, if you saw that on a regular cruise, you'd be like, what's going on here? But everyone is living their best life here. And it's like, you see people walking by in pajamas, and you don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
I can wear my 3D glasses, and people are like, that's cool. You know, I was Charlie Brown yesterday, and people are like, it's Charlie Brown. And yeah, it's awesome. So we have been having so much fun with it. You know, our expectations were like, we're going to have a blast. And we've had even more fun than that. And seriously, and a big thank you is to you.
You're so welcome.
So,
Wow.
Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your podcast. Thank you for letting me sit down for a few minutes.
You did great.
I
Thank
had to
you.
drop a duck.
So it's in there.
Is he in there?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Well, we'll see you around the boat today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Chris, I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott, Sean. There you go. Making friends on the Comic-Con cruise. It's that simple. Just give somebody a duck.
Give somebody a duck. That's all it takes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you see that, right?
Yeah.
Let me get this back. You see that? I told him how much he inspired people, and I told him about what he did. Like, you know what it is, but he's so humble. He's nice. He didn't catch it that way. So once I saw it in the guy's eyes. That duck was not for me, sir. That duck was for you. Right? You better take that duck and you make sure that you honor that duck with being who you are. That a man is like, you know what? I'm gonna interrupt these guys and put a duck there because they deserve that duck. You know, but this is what it's all about. This is the beauty of it. And since this is his joint, let him tell you where to find them. Let's go.
All right, you guys can find me anywhere on the internet at The Fit Cosplayer. Short form, we got TikTok, we got Reels, and we have long form, so YouTube, and I guess wherever people do other long form content. I'll see you there. I do workouts inspired by my favorite superheroes, characters, fantasy. So if you're into that nerdy stuff and you want to get in shape, give me a follow. And the best part about it, it's all calisthenics. So we just do body weight workouts. So you can get fit anywhere using anything in your home. You don't need a gym or big crazy equipment.
That's what I'm talking about, see? Now, we have to go enjoy the rest of this day, and we love y'all for tuning in, and we'll see who else is going to end up on this podcast. I'll catch you later. Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey, what's going on? You know what? We got somebody else. Hold on. This is how we doing it. Let me get this out your way. This is how we doing it. This is how we do it. He goes again. What's going on, my brother? No, it's perfect. You in here? Boom. Let me make sure you in that camera. I got you.
Get back on in.
Look at that. Hey. Hey. Perfectly in camera. That's how we do it. I'm a bartender right here.
How y'all doing?
Doing great. What's your name, brother?
I'm CruisingChrisM, Chris Moss.
Look, another Chris is here. We doing awesome, man. This your first or your second?
This is my first Comic-Con cruise. It's about my 20th cruise, so yeah.
So we with a cruise veteran right here. So tell me, what are some of the good things that you take away from this one?
Oh, I just love meeting the people, the actors that are on board. I love the Artist Alley. It's amazing. I mean, talent coming out the wazoo is just awesome. Yep. And my wife's a Doctor Who fan, so happy wife, happy life.
Oh, you see that? Happy wife, happy life. If y'all watch me, y'all know I got another saying, but we're going to let that go. It's happy us or there's no trust. That's just how I do it. But we're gonna let this one go because he's married and I'm not. So I guess he knows something I don't know.
35 years, man.
35 years?
35 years.
See, that's beautiful. 35 years. That's what I'm talking about. How many of y'all can say y'all been in a relationship that long? All right. So what is the key to like a marriage, if you would say that? 35 years of marriage.
It has to be 100% on both sides. Because and I don't know how she puts up with me. So she does it.
It's love. It's the love, bro.
For sure, yeah.
And you make her laugh.
Make her laugh.
That's what I'm talking about. So if they do this, all right, based off this one, if they do the cruise again, would you say that you'll join the cruise again?
Oh, most likely. Yeah, absolutely. It's been a blast. I love it. You know, on the 80s cruise, I would do it, but I'm a teacher, so it's hard to take time off, that much time off. So this kind of fit in a schedule. Took a couple days off of school, come out here, do this, get a chance to be on a ship, a little bit warmer weather because I'm outside the Chicago area where it was like minus below the crack of dawn. So yeah, had to come out here and get a little bit of warmer weather and thaw out for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm from New York, bro. We just started getting hit with like the below zeros, and I left my son, my mother, my girl, everybody there. Y'all deal with that. I'm on the ship. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting warm for all of us. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting warm for all of us. That's just the way it goes. That's what I'm talking about. Do you have any social media, anything, so people know how to reach out to you? Because
look up at CruisingChrisM. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on X, and I'm on Instagram. So everything's CruisingChrisM.
CruisingChrisM?
Yes.
Listen, y'all better go follow my guy, CruisingChrisM. All right, man? It seems like we're going to be able to reach out to a lot more people on this ship and connect, and that's the beauty, and that's why we're here, man. So once again, we are Outfit Cosplayer and your boy, ChrisAtTheCon. Let's go back and enjoy this con. Love you.
Don't care how old I am. Feels like I'm still a kid. No rules, no plan. I don't wanna be the same as them. No rules, no chains, no framework to condemn.